Hello, this is me, حسناء. Today I will talk to you about 20 words of lecture 2 of level 10. The first word is tenant. 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 Tenant means he is someone who rent apartment or something. So he is not the owner of the apartment, he is the tenant of the apartment. Okay, so tenant. Okay, let we give example. So I'm a tenant of an apartment in Al Haram, and I'm not the landlord of it. Can you give me examples? Okay, thank you. Okay, tenant. Okay, we will have the second word. It is inferior. Inferior means something product or something that is have a low quality, or it is costness, or someone he feels he is not precious or has no value. So he is inferior. Can I say that he thought he looked at himself as inferior? He saw himself as an inferior. So inferior. Can you give me examples? Okay, thank you. The third word is descendant. What is the meaning of descendant? Descendant is the sons or of someone or people. For example, we are the descendants of pharaohs, or in Rome they are son of descendants of Romanian, the Victorian Romanian Victorian. Okay, this is descendant, so we can say descendant. Can you give me examples? Okay, thank you. Again, descendant. Okay, the fourth word is reputable. Reputable means something that is respectable, or it is a good thing. So I can say that it is reputable. I can say that reputable is for example, I want to work in a reputable channel, or he has a reputable family. So can you give me examples? Okay, thank you. Again, reputable. Okay, the fifth word is attorney. Attorney means lawyer. He is a higher grade of lawyers. So he is a lawyer. For example, we have something called the general lawyer or the public prosecutor. Someone who some people to say their witnesses about something, and he represents the government about it. So this is the attorney. So we can say attorney. Can you give me examples? Okay, thank you. Again, attorney. Okay, this is attorney. So we have the first 5 words. They are tenant, and we have inferior. We have descendant, descendant, descendant. We have reputable, reputable, reputable. We have the fifth word is attorney, attorney, attorney. Okay, the sixth word is troublesome, troublesome, troublesome. Troublesome, he is a troublemaker person, so we called him a troublesome. So we can say that he is a troublesome, troublesome, troublesome. Can we say example? He is a troublesome because he is a teenager. He was a troublesome when he was a teenager. Okay. Okay. Can you give me examples? Okay. Thank you. So we can say troublesome, troublesome, troublesome. Okay. The seventh word is burglar, burglar, burglar. He is someone who steals a house or a place with violence. So he is a burglar. So we can say burglar, burglar, burglar. So I can say that he was he went to jail because he was guilty as a burglar. Can you give me examples? Okay, thank you. So we can say burglar, burglar, burglar. Okay. The eighth word is dozen, dozen, dozen. What the meaning of dozen? Dozen, it is something of 12 pieces. So if we have a dozen of something, it is 12 pieces of something. So I can say that we have a dozen. We can say this dozen, dozen, dozen. So we can say example. I bought a dozen of eggs, or I used to buy dozens of shrimps. So this is dozen. Can you give me examples? Okay, thank you. So dozen, dozen, dozen. So there is a word Victorian, Victorian, Victorian. Victorian is a word for something that's related to the kingdom, or the queen and the king, and what is shown as related to a kingdom. So it is Victorian thing. So we can say Victorian, Victorian, Victorian. Can we say that Princess Diana refused to give Prince Charles her Victorian jewelries when she asked about divorce? Can you give me examples? Okay, thank you. So Victorian, Victorian, Victorian. And we have memorabilia. Memorabilia, it is something that is we have to remember something, or we save this thing to remind us with an age or a place or something. So this is memorabilia. So memorabilia, we can say memorabilia, 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 memorabilia. For example, we can say he has dozens of memorabilia Victorian. She has dozens of Victorian memorabilia. So can you give me examples? Okay, thank you. So memorabilia, memorabilia, memorabilia. Okay, thank you.